Hey everyone, it's Josh from Blockchain DXB and today is the 22nd of December 2025. And here's the thing guys, the process of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are pretty much the same. Unfortunately, the ETF related information isn't looking that great. And whether we like it or not guys, the ETF related information coupled with the volume of stable coins does give us some indication as to which direction the process of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are heading towards. But let's see guys if the numbers do actually change for the rest of the day. Because I'm recording this podcast in the early hours of Dubai. And technically it is still Sunday in most of the Western countries, and this entire week is Christmas week, isn't it? So me personally, I like to see the volumes to pick up pace, but truth be told guys, I'm not too optimistic regarding it. But let's see guys if Santa has some surprise for us. Now in the US guys, from a political point of view, there's a bit of drama on the so-called Epstein files, isn't it? But here's the thing guys, they are covering up the biggest news in the world of politics, and that is to do with election fraud that did actually take place in 2020. And the Department of Justice guys, they aggressively suing Fulton County. And here's the thing guys, the county has already admitted to adding unnecessary votes to Joe Biden. Now in today's episode we won't go into details of it, but look guys, this is what mainstream media does. Whenever they go against President Donald Trump, there is always some notorious intention behind it. So what I'd really urge you to do is guys, go look up news regarding Fulton County, and maybe there might be some news regarding indictment regarding election fraud. Now going back to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies guys, we do have some really interesting news to cover. Now the first news guys is an unfortunate news that is connected to Bitcoin mining and the US Security and Exchange Commission. They've actually charged the founder of Bitcoin mining firm called VTB Technologies, cause looks like he defrauded investors for roughly around $50 million, and he was kind of promising passive Bitcoin profits. This, to be honest guys, is a massive red nose in it, cause when you talk about Bitcoin mining guys, the cost of mining is definitely increasing, and there is no way you can earn passive incomes in comparison to, let's say, proof of stake mining, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and take a deep dive into this. And talking about proof of stake mining guys, we do have some positive news that does actually tackle staking. And here's the thing guys, Republicans as well as Democrats, they have released a bipartisan draft bill to go and modernize US tax code for digital assets. And this news guys is aiming to make crypto taxation clear for consumers, investors as well as businesses. And here's the thing guys, it impacts stable coins as well as staking that I talked about in the world of cryptocurrencies. So what I'll do guys, in today's episode I'll go ahead and discuss what this news is all about, and then I'll go ahead and discuss how this news actually impacts consumers, investors and businesses. So I want to go ahead and touch base on few points regarding this draft bill, cause it touches base on tax-free small payments, clear trading rules, deferred staking and mining taxes, lending clarity, loophole prevention, and also simplified crypto donations. Now regarding crypto donations guys, we know a bit of drama going on in the United Kingdom, isn't it? And the current leading party, that is Reform UK guys, they did actually receive significant crypto donations. But looks like the opposition party in UK is not happy about it. But surprisingly guys, in US, both the Democrats as well as Republicans are taking a positive stance. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now the next news guys is another massive news, and this is connected to TRON blockchain guys. And the news is that TRON DAO has integrated with blockchain with Base, which by the way is connected to Coinbase, isn't it? So essentially guys, with this move, it would actually improve connectivity between different blockchain. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now I'm pretty much sure guys, because of this news, the Base token would have pumped up, along with that TRON coin would have pumped up, and also the shares of Coinbase would have pumped up as well, isn't it? So we'll very briefly run through this news. Now the final news for today guys is a bit of an unfortunate news, and looks like guys 13 Bitcoin were actually used for ransom. And surprisingly guys, this has happened in South Korea. And what happened guys is 2 Hyundai Group buildings were actually evacuated after an anonymous caller threatened to plant bombs. And here's the thing guys, he wanted 13 Bitcoin in return, which is roughly around $1.1 million. Now here's the unfortunate news guys, this is not the first news that did actually take place in South Korea regarding cryptocurrencies. Earlier last week guys, bomb threats were actually reported in Samsung Electronic Company. So we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on this unfortunate news. Now look guys, you gotta be the dumbest person on earth to go ahead and request 13 Bitcoin, cause all of these transactions are completely verifiable, isn't it? And let's say even if someone were to go ahead and send him the 13 Bitcoin, he or she most likely will not be able to go ahead and withdraw it from exchanges, cause the exchanges will go ahead and block the account, isn't it? And also the miners guys, they can go ahead and stop accepting these transactions. But here's the thing guys, could it be possible they can go ahead and use any mixing services? Definitely a possibility, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss some of the technical details regarding this news. So look guys, we have got a lot of interesting things to cover in today's episode. And like we do in every Blockchain DXB podcast, we will be looking at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news guys is from the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, and this is in the world of artificial intelligence. And first Abu Dhabi Bank guys has appointed a company called Spreesight to advance AI-driven growth and operational intelligence. And so far Spreesight is concerned guys, the applied intelligence framework is central to this project. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss what this news is all about. And Spreesight guys have also published this information via the LinkedIn profile as well. So I'd urge you guys to go ahead and follow them via LinkedIn. Now the next news guys we're going to be talking about is also from the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. But this news guys is connected to a foundation called Hatta Foundation. And the giant finance company that is MasterCard guys, they want to advance blockchain innovation through a strategic alliance in the Middle East region. And the key alliance guys is with Abu Dhabi based Hatta Foundation. Now Hatta Foundation guys, they've been making quite a lot of partnerships since the last 2 weeks. So we'll definitely go ahead and explore what this news is all about. Now me personally guys, I'm not a fan of foundation as such, cause the whole point of Bitcoin is to go ahead and remove the central person, isn't it? And by definition guys, Bitcoin is peer-to-peer electronic cash system. And historically guys, Bitcoin has an allergic reaction to foundation, consortium or even associations for that matter. But here's the thing guys, Hatta Foundation, they've been making some really heavy duty giant partnerships. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. So look guys, we have got a lot of interesting things to cover in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Hey everyone, this episode is powered by a new sponsor that is Amana. And they are the region's first and fastest growing regulated all-in-one trading and investing app. So look guys, whether you're looking into invest in US stocks like Apple or Tesla, or mega giants like ADNOC or Salik, Amana puts the financial markets on your fingertips. It includes gold, foreign exchange, ETFs, futures, commodities, and guess what guys, they have over 375 cryptocurrencies, and this makes them the biggest crypto selection in the region. Now for the Blockchain DXB listeners guys, if you want to go ahead and build long-term wealth without thinking about it every day, explore Amana's pre-built auto investment plans, and all you have to do is set your monthly budget, choose your preferred asset category, and let Amana automate the investing for you. Zero fees, zero lockups, 100% customizable. And here's the thing guys, funding your account is easier than ever. You can fund your account with Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, instant bank deposits and even crypto wallets. No friction and no hassles. And the best part is guys, let's say if you need support, you would absolutely love Amana for this, cause they offer 24/6 human customer service, as well as a personalized sales support, real people, real help, and the customer support is in English as well as in Arabic. And for the Blockchain DXB listener and community guys, I do have something really exclusive for you. What you can do is register with Amana using the code Blockchain DXB, or you can also use the link that is in the show notes below. And here's the best part guys, once you register, fund your account with a minimum of $100 and at least go ahead and make one trade, and then you'll receive a $100 trading bonus credit to your account the following month. But look guys, it's real important to note, the bonus is non-withdrawable. It is there to help you trade and learn. So look guys, if you're looking for a transparent, powerful and easy to use app, that's Amana for you. So what are you waiting for guys, download the app now, or you can also visit the website that is amana.app, and don't forget to use the code Blockchain DXB. And Amana guys is all markets one app. Next guys, I'm happy to announce that Blockchain DXB is the official media partner with one of the OGs in the cryptocurrency and blockchain event space, and that is Blockchain Futuristic Conference taking place in Florida this year, as well as ETH Women taking place simultaneously. And trust me guys, this is an event that you don't want to miss, isn't it? Cause for the very first time, North America's most immersive Web3 event is heading to the United States of America, and the Blockchain Futurist Conference and ETH Women event is actually taking place between the 5th and 6th of November. And the location is absolutely stunning guys. It is taking place at Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, which is in Hollywood, Florida. That's right guys, palm trees, panels, and the biggest mind in blockchain and cryptocurrencies all in one place. So there will be multi-stage panels, NFT galleries, DeFi showcases, hand-on tech demos, metaverse experiences, even outdoor VIP cabanas and quite a lot more. And the Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock guys is one of the most iconic venues in the country. So look guys, if you're in the Web3 space, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or even artificial intelligence space, or just want to do some serious networking, this is the place that you got to be. And to all of you Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, we have something really interesting for you, because you can get a 25% off the tickets. So just use the code DXB25, and the link to the event as well as the code is in the show notes below. And as an official media partner, I'll be doing exclusive live coverage, interviews, behind the scenes access, and I will be spotlighting some of the most exciting projects shaping the future of decentralized finance tech. So if you're at the venue, guys, definitely come and say hi. Maybe we can catch up for a coffee as well. So listen, guys, the code is DXB25, and by using this code you will be eligible for a 25% discount. And the event is taking place between the 5th and 6th of November 2025 at the iconic Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, that is in Hollywood, Florida. And in the show notes below, guys, there's all contact details for Blockchain Futuristic Conference Florida 2025, as well as Eat Women. And look, guys, this is the future of blockchain technology brought into life. So don't just read about it, be there and head to the website, that is futuristconference.com, and go ahead and use the code DXB25. So see you at the event. Next, Advanced Media. Advanced Media, guys, is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact, guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well. And Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously. And they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen, guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website, that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so, guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE. So definitely check it out. And also, guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen, guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website, that is www.amt.tv, and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gulf Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs. And these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen, guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform, check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally, guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline.
And Ledger offers two hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. In today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast. It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below.
Now guys, since you're taking care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now look guys, in comparison to last week, the prices are pretty much the same, but could it be possible that Santa has some positive surprise for us? Me personally guys, I'm definitely optimistic regarding it. But here's the thing guys, since the last trading day on the 19th of December, there is a lot of outflows in the world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency ETF. But let's see guys what this week has in store for us. But here's the thing guys, if you look at the market sentiment, the numbers actually picked up pace to 28. So this week guys, let's say if the volume of stablecoin increases, and if there is significant amount of inflows in the world of ETF, I do anticipate the market sentiment to increase. And if that thing happens guys, maybe the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies pump up. But here's the thing guys, since the last 24 hours, the market sentiment has definitely increased, but it is still at fear at this point of time. And if you look at the ETF inflows guys, since the last trading day, which is 72 hours ago, it is still showing its outflows at $234.2 million. And as I've been saying since the last entire month guys, the volume of stablecoins isn't looking great. As a matter of fact, it is almost 1/3 of what I wanted it to be. But before we look at the volume of stablecoins, let's take a deep dive into the global cryptocurrency snapshot, because the global cryptocurrency market guys right now is at $3.08 trillion. And the total cryptocurrency market volume is almost half of what it used to be. It is only at $68.5 billion. Now the only argument I can make guys is, because it is a weekend in most part of the Western countries, and this week is Christmas week as well, isn't it? That is the only explanation I can think of why the volumes are low. But here's the thing guys, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency should be functioning non-stop 24/7, isn't it? But unfortunately guys, the volume of decentralized exchanges has gone bad from worse, and the 24-hour volume of decentralized exchanges today is only at $7.76 billion. And the total fees connected for these transactions is $62.05 million. But here's the thing guys, the total value locked is relatively consistent. It is at $119.30 billion. So look guys, here's the anomaly. The volume of decentralized exchange has gone down, but the volume of total value locked is pretty much the same. And this particular matrix guys does actually coincide with the volume of digital asset treasury inflows, which just means one thing guys, businesses are buying a lot of cryptocurrencies. And I'm talking about cryptocurrencies that is connected to proof of stake protocols, and after buying them, they are putting it into balance sheet and then becoming validators as well. And this is the passive income that I was talking about, which are unfortunately connected to the Bitcoin mining news, where the US Security and Exchange Commission has charged a Bitcoin miner. So look guys, one trend which I'm observing since the last week is, a lot of businesses are buying a lot of cryptocurrencies, and these cryptocurrencies are connected to proof of stake protocols, and after buying them they're putting it into the balance sheet and utilizing the same cryptocurrencies to become validators, which to be honest does make a lot of sense, isn't it? But here's the thing guys, unfortunately the volume of decentralized exchanges isn't picking up pace, and that is one of the reasons why it is below the $10 billion mark. As a matter of fact, the decentralized exchange dominance today is below the 30% mark. It is only at 28.19%, and the digital asset treasury inflows guys, today it is at $3.80 billion. Now let's quickly run to the top 5 volume of decentralized exchanges. PancakeSwap guys surprisingly is at number 1, and its 24-hour volume is $1.56 billion. Uniswap is at number 2 with a 24-hour volume of $1.46 billion. Humidify guys is at number 3, and its 24-hour volume is $915.15 million. Pump guys is at number 5, but its volume is below the $500 million mark. It is only at $444.49 million. And at number 5 guys, for the very first time we have a new protocol called Skyshi, and its volume is again below the $500 million mark. It is only at $336.56 million. Now regarding decentralized exchange guys, one trend which I'm observing since the last 2 weeks is, PancakeSwap for some odd reason is at number 1 over the weekend. So could it be possible a lot of transactions are taking place, particularly on weekend on PancakeSwap? That is exactly what the metrics are saying, isn't it? Now let's go ahead and look at the volume of stable coins. And unfortunately guys, this number is almost 1/3 of what I wanted it to be. And the volume of Tether USDT is only at $56.45 billion. Circle USDC guys is at number 2nd. Its 24-hour volume is at $4.78 billion. FDUSD is at number 3rd with a volume of only $1.47 billion. Now let's quickly run through the dominance, 24-hour trading volume and market cap of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now Bitcoin's dominance guys is at 57.50%, whereas Ethereum's dominance is at 11.80%. But here's the thing guys, if you look at the 24-hour trading volume, the numbers are absolutely dreadful, to be completely honest. On an average weekend, this number used to be around the $30 to $40 billion mark. Today guys, the volume of Bitcoin is below the $20 billion mark. It is only at $19.19 billion. And so far the 24-hour volume of Ethereum is concerned, it is at $10.31 billion. But here's the thing guys, if you look at the market cap of Ethereum, in comparison to Bitcoin, it is marginally doing better, and its market cap is at $360 billion, whereas Bitcoin's market cap is at $1.76 trillion. Now every day guys in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I tend to look at one new matrix, isn't it? And today guys, I want to look at the top AI and big data tokens by market capitalization. Now BTC guys is at number 1, and its market cap is at $2.32 billion. Neo Protocol is at number 2nd, with the market cap slightly below the $2 billion mark. It is only at $1.90 billion. ICP guys is at number 3rd with a market cap of $1.67 billion. Falcon is at number 4th and its market cap is below the $1 billion mark. It is only at $921 million. And finally guys, at number 5th is Render with a market cap of $654 million. Now let's go ahead and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. Now the price of Bitcoin guys is at $88,359, and since the last 24 hours, it is marginally up by 0.18%, but since the last 7 days, it is actually down by 0.30%. Ethereum guys is below the $3,000 mark. It is $2,987, but here's the thing guys, since the last 24 hours, it is actually up by 0.36%, but since the last 7 days, it is actually down by 3.44%. Binance BNB Coin guys is at number 3rd, and right now the price is $854.69, and since the last 24 hours it is up by 0.28%, but since the last 7 days, it is actually down by 3.21%. Now here's the thing guys, Binance BNB Coin's market cap and Ripple's market cap was neck and neck, isn't it? And towards the later part of 2025, Ripple did overtake Binance BNB Coin so far as the market cap is concerned. But right now guys, Binance BNB Coin is up by almost $3 billion. Its market cap is at $119 billion, whereas Ripple XRP's market cap is at $116 billion. So let's see guys what 2026 has in store for us. Now let's go ahead and talk about some interesting news by US Security and Exchange Commission. And this guys is connected to a Bitcoin mining firm called as VBit Technologies. And the news guys is that the SEC has charged Dan Sevo, who's the founder of Bitcoin mining firm called as VBit Technologies, with defrauding investors for $48.5 million, cause looks like the firm was misleading them about Bitcoin mining operations. Now the founder guys nearly raised $96 million, and here's the thing guys, he did that by selling hosting agreements where he was promising passive Bitcoin profits despite not having enough working mining rigs. And here's the crazy thing guys, the US Security and Exchange Commission says he actually misused the funds for gambling, cryptocurrency purchases, and also for family payments. This is completely straight up fraud, isn't it? And here's the thing guys, when you talk about Bitcoin mining, you cannot guarantee passive returns cause the Bitcoin mining difficulty keeps on increasing. And historically guys, whenever there is Bitcoin halving, it is unfortunately the Bitcoin mining industry that suffers the most cause it does become extremely costly to go out and mine Bitcoin, isn't it? So definitely unfortunate news for the investors. And regarding this case guys, the case is seeking repayment penalties, and it serves as a warning about passive income crypto schemes. But here's the thing guys, when you talk about proof of stake protocols, you can make an argument that if you do it directly from the blockchain itself, then the passive income is more or less guaranteed, isn't it? But let's say guys, if you do it from a firm, let's say a centralized exchange, who promises passive income from proof of stake protocols, that according to me is a massive red sign as well. So look guys, what I would really urge you to do is stay away from any passive income, cause most of this passive income, they sound way too good to be true, isn't it? But look guys, whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go and do your own research. Now let's go and talk about some positive news all the way from US, guys, because the US lawmakers, both the Democrats and Republicans, are working out for something that'll be great for consumers, investors as well as businesses. And the news, guys, is that Congressman Max Heller as well as Stephen Hosbart are releasing a bipartisan draft bill to go and modernize the US tax code for digital assets and aiming to make crypto taxations clear and fair for consumers, investors and businesses. Now regarding Congressman Max Miller, guys, he is a Republican member of the US House of Representatives and he is representing Ohio's 7th Congressional District. And so far Stephen Hosbart is concerned, guys, he is a Democratic member of the US House of Representatives representing Nevada's 4th Congressional District. So it is great that both the Democrats and Republicans are doing something great for the cryptocurrency industry, isn't it? And the legislation, guys, proposes common sense tax treatment for stable coins, and it ensures that small everyday transactions aren't overtaxed and allows deferral of taxes on staking and mining rewards. And here's the thing, guys, it also updates rules on digital asset trading, lending, and charitable donations to prevent abuse while supporting innovation. So look, guys, overall this move is great because the bill seeks clarity, fairness, and stronger compliance on crypto taxation. And look, guys, according to me, there are only benefits for this, because when you talk about tax-free small payments, guys, this allows people to use stablecoins for small everyday purchases without actually worrying about taxes, isn't it? So things like buying coffee, food, or subscriptions with stablecoins become simpler. And here's the thing, guys, users won't need to calculate for tiny transactions, and this, guys, according to me, makes crypto feel more like cash or even like a debit card, isn't it? And when you talk about clear trading rule, guys, this bipartisan draft bill sets clear rules that will actually help traders understand exactly when and how they owe taxes. And this, guys, reduces mistakes and fear of breaking the law. So investors, guys, can actually go out and build without certain tax surprises. And here's the thing, guys, more clarity builds trust in the cryptocurrency market, isn't it? And one of the things that I like regarding this draft bill is it does defer staking and mining taxes. So stakers and miners, guys, won't be taxed before they actually sell their rewards. And this, according to me, fixes the problem of paying taxes on income they haven't converted to cash yet, isn't it? So look, guys, this particular move will actually improve cash flow for individuals and businesses, and this, guys, makes staking and mining more sustainable long term. And this bill, guys, offers a lot of clarity as well. And here's the thing, guys, this particular bill also offers a lot of clarity. And according to me, guys, because of this bill, crypto lending won't be treated like selling your assets by mistake. And now users, guys, can actually lend digital assets without actually triggering unexpected taxes. And look, guys, at an industry level, this move supports decentralized finance and institutional crypto lending growth, isn't it? Because it does align with crypto lending with traditional financial rules. And here's the thing, guys, when you talk about loophole prevention, I very strongly feel that applying wash sale and constructive sale rules stops people from abusing the tax system, because it does create a rule for everyone, isn't it? Not just for advanced traders. And this, guys, according to me, strengthens market integrity and compliance. And if you look at it, regulators get better oversight without banning innovation. And finally, guys, I talked about crypto donation, isn't it? And here's the thing, guys, donating cryptocurrencies to charities now could become clearer and safer, and legitimate charities can actually benefit from easier digital asset donations. And at the same time, illiquid or riskier tokens are treated differently to prevent abuse. So this particular draft bill, guys, according to me, encourages responsible crypto philanthropy as well. So look, guys, according to me, this is definitely a great move for the cryptocurrency industry. So let me know, guys, what is your thought regarding this bill? And if you do have any feedback or comments, mention them in the comments below. Now let's go and talk about some news about TRON blockchain, guys. And they've officially announced that TRON DAO has integrated its blockchain with Base, which is Coinbase's layer 2 network, and this, guys, allows DRX tokens to be used directly within the Base app, and also Base-based decentralized exchange like Aerodrome. And here's the thing, guys, the integration is powered by layer 0, making it easier to move DRX between TRON and Base network. Now this move, guys, also improves connectivity between blockchain and makes DRX more accessible to users and developers as well as an aid. And the move, guys, helps reduce friction between different crypto ecosystems and also supports smoother cross-chain activity. And here's the thing, guys, it also expands where TRX can be used, traded and built with. And for developers, guys, it also opens new opportunities to code and build apps across both the networks that is TRON as well as Coinbase's Base. So look, guys, overall the integration supports real-world crypto use at large scale and also strengthens blockchain interoperability, isn't it? Definitely brilliant news. Now let's go and talk about another interesting but unfortunate news, and this is connected to where Bitcoin was used for ransom. And the news, guys, is that unfortunately 2 Hyundai Group buildings in Seoul were evacuated after an anonymous caller threatened to go out and plant bombs until they paid 13 Bitcoin worth around $1.1 million. And here's the thing, as police and special forces searched the entire building, but crazily enough there were no explosives that were found. But look, as the authorities have to take these threats really seriously, isn't it? And what happened, guys, is last week there were apparently bomb threats reported at Samsung Electronics as well. So really crazy story, but unfortunate news for the Bitcoin community, isn't it? But look, guys, you gotta be completely stupid to go and request 13 Bitcoin, cause all of the transactions are publicly verifiable, isn't it? And let's say if the lunatic person were to go out and receive the 13 Bitcoin, it would be next to impossible for them to go out and withdraw it or use it, cause immediately after the funds would have been transferred, local authorities would have informed all the Bitcoin miners, and the address where the Bitcoin were held would most likely will be sanctioned. And let's say even if it were not sanctioned, it is very easy to go out and track it unless they were using mixing services, isn't it? But look, as even with mixing services, there are ways you can go out and identify who made these transactions. Now on a technical note, guys, what I'd really urge you to do is go to YouTube and look at a series of Monero callers breaking Monero. Now mind you, guys, it is an extremely technical topic where they go out and explain how you can go out and identify transactions even on Monero. And I believe they have another series called as Breaking Zcash and breaking a lot of other privacy coins as well. And the guys who are the host of this channel, guys, they're actually doing their PhD in cryptography and privacy coins, and they are kind of like the OGs in the space. But look, guys, news such as this is definitely unfortunate news for the Bitcoin community as well, isn't it? And whether we like it or not, guys, these incidents highlight growing concerns about Bitcoin being used as extortion and also security related crimes. Definitely unfortunate news. So these were some macro level newscasts on the Bitcoin blockchain and cryptocurrency world. Now let's go and look at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now both the newscasts are from the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. The first newscast is regarding Presight and First Abu Dhabi Bank. And First Abu Dhabi Bank is appointed in Presight to advance AI-driven growth and also for operational intelligence. Now the partnership, guys, focuses on AI-driven growth and operational intelligence, and both companies aim to strengthen UAE's leadership in financial innovation. And look, both companies aim to strengthen UAE's leadership in financial innovation, and the goal, guys, is to improve customer intelligence and decision making. And regarding artificial intelligence, it will be used to support First Abu Dhabi Bank's commercial growth strategy. And as I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, guys, Presight's applied intelligence framework is central to this project, and growth intelligence will help identify high potential corporate clients, and multiple data sources will be combined into one AI platform. And geospatial heat maps, guys, will actually guide relationship managers, and rank opportunity lists will improve speed and precision, and resource planning will optimize branches and ATM locations as well. And geospatial and economic metric analysis will reduce cost to serve, and the deal essentially builds on successful earlier pilot programs. And First Abu Dhabi Bank, guys, says that AI is already improving agility and decision making. So Presight and First Abu Dhabi Bank are sharing a focus on responsible AI adoption as well as in it. And AI, guys, will expand across credit, forecasting and strategic planning. So it's needless to say that this particular partnership supports the UAE's vision for data-driven innovation as well as in it. Definitely brilliant news. Now the next news, guys, is another interesting news, and this is connected to two giants, that is MasterCard and ADR Foundation. And MasterCard essentially, guys, has announced a new blockchain partnership in the Middle East, and the key alliance is with Abu Dhabi-based ADR Foundation. Now the collaboration supports the UAE's digital asset ambition, and the focus, guys, is on blockchain, stablecoin as well as asset tokenization. Now stablecoin settlement, guys, will support domestic and cross-border payments, and the initiative, guys, targets banks, merchants as well as consumer products. And with this move, guys, payments will become faster, more transparent and more resilient. And here's the thing, guys, stablecoin linked payment cards are also part of the plan, and tokenized real-world assets also being explored. And digital assets, guys, will support remittances and B2B trade flows. Now the project, guys, emphasizes regulatory compliance and security as well. And MasterCard aims to improve interoperability across ecosystems. Now we know that Neopay in the US already adopted stablecoin settlement capabilities, isn't it? And along with that, guys, a company in Bahrain called Zenfinoise has also joined the stablecoin initiative, and they will be using stablecoins for funding and settlements. Now this move, guys, builds on MasterCard's expanded partnership with Circle, and USDC and URC settlements are now enabled across the region. So look, guys, with this move, MasterCard is reinforcing its role as a trusted payment innovator, isn't it? Now look, guys, this news at a macro level sounds great, but I have massive red flags for this. Firstly, there's another fintech giant coming in between peer-to-peer electronic cash system, And this goes back to why Bitcoin was created. Bitcoin by definition guys is peer-to-peer electronic cash system with no central entities like MasterCard getting involved. And secondly guys, it is associated to a foundation. And historically guys, Bitcoin has had really strong allergic reaction to foundation, association, or even consortium for that matter. But let's see guys what the future has in store for us. So these were some macro level newscasts on the Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So let's get started with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB. You're listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. I have a question by Sal who asks, does TRON integrating with Base signal a broader trend toward a major cross-chain consolidation? This, to be honest, Sal, is such an important question, and the answer to that is yes. I very strongly feel that TRON integrating with Base does actually point to a broader trend toward cross-chain consolidation. But it happens in a very practical as well as user-driven way. Cause look Sal, for a very long time, blockchain worked in a completely separate island, isn't it? We have Ethereum, TRON, Solana, even Bitcoin for that matter. And each, to be honest, had their own user base, apps as well as assets, but they didn't talk to each other as such. And if you wanted to move value, let's say from one to another, it was extremely expensive in my honest opinion. And that did actually make cryptocurrency usage so much harder. Now with this move, what we are seeing is how one chain will kind of work with every other chain. And this is kind of what interoperability is all about, isn't it? So in simpler terms, Sam, this integration actually means that TRON isn't just trying to replace Ethereum as such, and Coinbase's base isn't trying to replace TRON. Instead, what they're saying is, let's go ahead and connect and let users go ahead and move the funds freely. And as I mentioned in the episode, TRX can now be used inside the Base apps, as well as in Base-based decentralized finance projects, and also Coinbase as an ecosystem without any friction. And that, according to me, is a very massive deal, because right now Base is sitting very close to mainstream adoption because of Coinbase, isn't it? So look, this move by TRON as well as Coinbase does show a mindset change for blockchain teams, and the focus by both of them, according to me, is let the users go and use what they want to use. And here's the thing, if liquidity, developers and users are on Base, then it makes sense for TRON to go ahead and plug into that rather than compete with them, isn't it? And another point, according to me, is efficiency. Cause look Sal, developers don't want to rebuild the same app on 5 different chains, so cross-chain systems allow them to build it once and reach on many different ecosystems. And for users, more importantly, Sal, it actually means fewer bridges, fewer wallets, and more importantly, fewer mistakes. So crypto right now does seem to become much more simpler, isn't it? So I do feel that TRON integrating with Base is definitely part of a bigger trend where blockchains are becoming more cooperative, more connected and more focused on real-world usability. And the end goal, according to me, is simple: to go ahead and make cryptocurrency usage much more easier. So I do feel it is a win-win not just for TRON as well as Coinbase, but also for the industry as well, isn't it? Definitely a great question. And that's about all guys from the Ask Me Anything series on Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays we have Blockchain DXB podcast, where we cover top news and information pertaining to the process. We look at the latest technological development. We talk a lot about politics, because politics right now does have a massive impact on the price of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and also on the adoption as well as in it. We talk about different partnerships. We also talk about technical concepts in the so-called Bitcoin and cryptocurrency space. And then guys, we look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. We look at the latest technological development. We also talk about everything going on in the Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, NFT, DeFi as well as Metaverse space. And lately guys, there's so much of hype in the world of artificial intelligence as well as in it. And what you're listening to right now is the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening guys, and have a nice one. Bye bye.